Hey, how's it going? I know it's been a really long time, like a whole month since I last uploaded a video, and you're probably all wondering, where the hell is Aurora? So, for those of you that don't know, on my community tab, and especially on my Twitter, which you should totally check out if you can for news, channel updates, shitposts, and more, it's where I'm basically most active on social media always. I decided to take a month-long break for October, less because I had to and more because I kind of need to, because as you can tell from the background, this isn't my normal house. Don't worry, I'm not kidnapped, I'm not in like anyone's basement or anything being forced to record a video, at least I think I'm not. But it's definitely not the normal setup that everybody's used to. And that's because I am not in my normal house anymore. I have actually moved, and I am now in with my grandma, my dad and I are. And you're probably wondering why I say my dad and I. Well, it's because about exactly to the day as of this video going up, roughly 2 months ago, my mom ended up passing away. It was a really tragic thing. Like, she was up with my dad on vacation in Montana, and it was a sudden, spontaneous, and at this point, still unknown passing. Like, we just have no idea what happened. And before you put anything in the comments, I don't need nor do I want your sympathy or condolences or anything like that. At this point, I'm just so burnt out on hearing that, so while I do appreciate the gesture, just try not to make that be the main topic of conversation. But even ignoring the severe emotional distress that it ended up putting us through, another really big thing was the financial distress that it ended up putting us through. Because my mom was actually the breadwinner of the household. She made like over 3 times what my dad did. And so it was a really big hit to us, to the point where we couldn't actually afford to stay in the house we were in at the moment. And so that's why I'm currently in a new place. This is actually my room from when I was a little kid, because we lived here for about a year before we actually moved out as a family, so that's pretty fun. But that explains the whole backdrop, and I'm sorry if I stutter on anything, by the way. I don't have a script or whatever prepared for this video. I'm literally just gunning it right now. And that also explains why the setup looks really awkward. I'm still trying to get used to the lighting and everything. The overhead bulb doesn't actually have like the 4 bulbs that I'm used to for my footage and stuff, and it's one tiny little bulb with a dome around it, and so it's really, really dim. And so I'm supplementing that with my ring light, which is right over there. I have my soft lamp, which is over to the right over here. I'm still thinking if I want to keep that as a permanent spot, same with the ring light. And then I also have a really big bar light right above my desk, which I actually have a new desk as well. It's something I'll discuss in a moment. But that's why I apologize for the grossness looking of this video, probably. I'm still trying to work out the kinks in terms of lighting and everything like that. But on the topic of this setup and on like the desk and everything like that, there are a few benefits to actually being in this new setup, because when we were cleaning off my grandpa's old desk to make room for my dad's fish tank, I actually opted to take my grandpa's desk because my grandma was just going to throw it out or put it somewhere off in the corner. But this is a really nice desk. This is a corner desk, so it's like twice the size in terms of actual like surface area to my old desk, and it's also a lot like nicer, obviously, because like wood and stuff. It's not like some really gross old office desk that was found in the junkyard. And it's got like 2 tiers to it. Like, it has a whole shelf and cubby system. It's super nice. I have like a big drawer right in front of me that I can have my camera bags and stuff in there. I have a really nice setup. And I have the corner part of the desk. I have the main part of the desk for like my monitors, my PC, and for my webcam videos, such as when we were doing Sleeper Sundays, when I'm doing card reviews and everything like that. And then on this portion of the desk, you can do videos like this, where I'm face-to-face, like top 5s, and then other like vlog sort of videos like this if I decide to do more. But I also have a mat set up here. I can do deck profiles, combat tutorials, test hands, etc. without having to like move my keyboard out of the way or do like a really gross setup compromise or whatever. So that is a really, really nice benefit. Another benefit is that I'm no longer out in the middle of the sticks anymore. I was like a whole 5 minutes, like a whole 5-minute drive out of town, like compared to everything else like that you can actually access. I'm literally like smack in the middle of town now, which is really cool because everything is in walking distance. Like, I can get fast food, I can go to the store, and one of the options that I can actually go to from this distance is my locals. I'm literally maybe a 15-minute walk, if that, from my locals, depending on how fast the crossing thing goes on the highway. Like, I can literally just walk there every single week, including tomorrow as of recording this video. So that's going to be really, really cool, because that means not only will I not miss a locals unless, like, you know, life stuff comes up, but I can also actually attend more events such as pre-releases, OTS championships, Yu-Gi-Oh! Days, etc., which can provide a lot more, like, video and content opportunity. It's also going to be really helpful being close by to everything because, of course, after moving, I did end up having to part ways with my job. It was a really nice departure. I really did enjoy that job, and I was actually going to get transferred to the one nearby because I worked at a Dollar General, but unfortunately they were overstaffed. But there are so many different areas, especially a lot with help wanted signs in their windows, that I will definitely be able to find a place pretty soon, honestly. I'm probably not going to wait too long before throwing my application out there. But there is an option to work at my locals if if the manager there does have an opening available. We did discuss a little bit about it, so that could also be really, really cool. But just on the topic of content in general, I am going to start trying to pump out more and more content again. This month-long break was really weird for me. I really do enjoy recording content. It feels really weird not doing anything. And so I'm going to try and keep up with my 3 videos a week that I was doing, and depending on what my work schedule looks like when I get a new job, I might even be able to bump it up to 4 videos a week, especially if I'm getting more content from my locals, which is really cool. I do want to get more deck profiles and stuff from people there. There's the reptile pile deck guy that everyone on Twitter wanted me to get a deck profile for, which was really funny. But I definitely want to try and pump out as much content as I can. I really want to, like, commit a lot of time to YouTube. I think it's going to be a really fun time, especially with all this new setup and stuff. It's definitely still awkward for me. Like I said, I don't have everything, like, perfectly set up, and I haven't even tested to see what the webcam looks like from this angle because I actually don't have my cables managed very well over here. I don't think you can see it. You can definitely see the PC, but I don't think you can see how bad the cables are because I need to put a hole in the back of the desk for cable management. But it's gonna be really exciting. It's a bit, like, weird and confusing, but it's definitely very exciting. But yeah, the TLDR is that I am in a new place, and it's definitely really exciting, but also really scary at the same time. I'm gonna be pumping out as much content as I probably can once I get the setup all nice and polished. Particularly, I know we have the Rarity Collection coming up in just like 3 days after this video goes up. I want to record and immediately get a video of an opening up. And then we also have the Fire King structure deck coming in December, which I want to get a few videos out of, similar to the Trap Tricks one, like a 3 structure deck profile. And then I want to do a Tri-Brigade Fire King deck profile, which is going to be really, really exciting. I'm super hyped to show that to y'all. But yeah, I'm here for the foreseeable future, and I hope y'all are ready to come on this journey with me. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. It was mostly just a life update thing. We'll go back to your regularly scheduled Yu-Gi-Oh! And kit posting shenanigans here soon. But if you liked it, please sure to leave a like, as I'll put this video and the channel into your committed. And if you like this content and you want to like the rest of my content in general, then perhaps consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, because we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, which we've still been climbing even during the break, which I am very, very thankful for. And we're super close to that goal and to the end of the year, so it would be really, really appreciated. Also, be sure to check out my Patreon if you do want to support me. I have 2 patrons right now that'll go up probably in the splash screen. I might do the splash screen for this video. It's a bit more serious, so I'm not sure. But huge thanks to them, and you can get awesome benefits such as access to all of my thumbnail and video PNGs and early access to some content as well, depending on how fast I can get it edited and how early in advance that I actually record it. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the future. This is Aurora, signing off.